welcome to the channel, welcome to We+3, and welcome to the Perot Museum in Dallas, Texas. It's one of our first times to actually attend this museum and head to it in the summertime. So not sure how busy it's actually gonna be, but we're gonna make the best with what we got. So grab a snack, grab a drink, kick back, relax. Let's hang out at the museum today together. Literally never seen it busy out here like this, so definitely got some cool stuff to look at. And look at this cool building. Oh, yeah, so if you've ever been driving through Dallas in traffic right there and wondered, what is that building? What is going on? Well, it is a museum, and just look at how cool this place is. I think it is designed so cool. I mean, we've been here multiple times, and look, Molly is still taking a cool little photo for some memories.
I've never taken a photo.
Oh, you've never taken a photo? It's so cool. All right, welcome to the Perot Museum of Nature and Science. I'm so excited, and we have a cool museum pass. All right, so Molly is checking in with our pass currently right now. I've literally never been to it when it is so busy and popping. It's definitely something to see today. So we thought, let's go a little late. Let's do an hour and a half while we're here because they do close at 5. So we have currently an hour and a half to see everything. Just film what we want and film what we can and go from there. Making it up the first escalator of the day. You guys excited? I always love this place. And it's like the architecture is what gets me. I think it's designed so perfect and pretty. And we'll look at all that today though. Like, just look at the design, the concrete. You guys saw outside how the building's kind of tilted, or it looks like it's tilted. It's actually escalators that we have to go up to each level. You guys can already get a little sneak peek of what this floor is about right here. But I just love how they've got all the glass. It's designed really nice. The escalators are really cool. And we'll show you that cool window that you saw on the outside from the inside so you can see exactly where that is. Here we are, we have another escalator, which this is really cool. You can see the glass right here. And you can see Dallas, Texas, just in all of its beauty. Where's Reunion Tower at?
Right here.
Right there. Like that's the famous skyline right
see
there.
That place right there, the Omni
Where,
Hotel.
right? Let me see if I can get it right there.
That's where Jaren asked me to marry him.
Oh, I sure did. On the 22nd floor.
Yep.
Remember that? We went up in the elevator.
Remember that.
Bing. I mean, of course you remember, but the famous skyline. It's different. It's really cool to see it like this when you typically see it from that way looking here.
Like we're
So.
seeing it from this side when we can see it from that side driving in.
Then also the famous El Phoenix restaurant that's been there. Geez, I don't even know how long it's been there, but a lot of special guests have been to the El Phoenix, and cool history.
If you watch our very first vlog, we go there.
Whoa, that's crazy. You're right. That is so funny. Our very first vlog on YouTube, was that 2016? Don't test me on the year. I don't remember our very first vlog, but El Phoenix is in our very first vlog. That's pretty funny, but there you go. The Dallas skyline going up, and we are welcomed to a T-Rex. Look at this big old guy just hanging there. Haha, hey buddy.
Here's the dilemma.
Ooh, what's the dilemma?
We are not on a lower level or a higher level.
Okay,
We're in the middle.
we are in the
Do
middle.
we start in the middle, work our way up, go back down, kind of bounce around? Should we start at the bottom, work our way up, or top to work our way down?
Here's what I think we do today, since we have an hour and a half. Now we have a little less than an hour and a half. And that's okay. So what I'm thinking is maybe we do the newest thing that they just,
Okay.
that's here, that's new, and then we do our favorites, and then we call it good. And then we kind of wonder.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
They do have a new kids floor. The entire kids area is brand new. I do want to check that out. Willow has been going. The kids have been going since they were young. I would say this is our home museum,
Right.
even though we're not home.
I love it here.
I remember the frogs and stuff.
The frogs. Okay, we gotta go see the frogs. And then question. So our museum passes worked here too,
Yeah.
correct? That's awesome. The only thing is we do have to pay for parking, which is $15, which you are
But
in
at
Dallas,
the
so.
Fort Worth Science Museum, you pay half off when you have a museum membership.
We are on level 4 right now, and you can just see how vibrant just everything is in here and how amazing it is. It's just like everything looks so new. This place has been here for a few years now, but it's very clean. They keep it super nice, and just like, look at this. This is more like intro to space. They got cool stuff hanging at the very top. We're not gonna read every single thing because, I mean, I do love space. I think it's pretty awesome, right? But just look how cool this place is. You know, Lily, every time we come in here, I'm like, I know we've been here, but I feel like something's always new. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember half of this stuff, but it's so interactive. I'm gonna try to respect everybody who's around me today because I don't think they all want to be on YouTube. So we're gonna try to point where nobody is. But every time I come in here, I feel like there's always something new to look at. I just love how everything is just so hands-on here, and you just got so much to learn. And this is basically what our learning homeschool days look like. Coming here, learning about the moon, the earth, and just, wow, look up a little bit, right? You've got the stars, very interactive. Journey through the solar system. Like, look how awesome this is set up. Like, look at this. With all the screens, like I said, it's very clean. It always feels like it's brand new in here. You can literally learn all about the solar system right here, right in front of you. I'm still upset that they're saying that Pluto's not a planet, but whatever. It's still a planet in my book, but this is incredible, seriously. While Willow and Molly are doing a hands-on little thing right now, I'm gonna take you around real fast on this floor. We're gonna kick up the music, start the B-roll. Let's get to it right now. I always think that this area is just so cool. Seeing the dinosaurs, seeing the predators and the preys, and just everything in just this one location is just, it always looks so brand new. I don't know if they come in here and just keep everything just, I don't even know, do they just clean it all the time to make it brand new, but it's really cool. And just to see like Ice Age in Texas, right? You go into these museums and you learn about the animals that are actually in the state that you're from. I mean, it says it right here, Ice Age in Texas, right? So you have Texas history in this local museum that's in Dallas, Texas, and you get to learn a little bit about what was here back in the day, like the bisons, and just seeing everything right before you is just so cool.
We're making like little animals.
Oh, that's cool. So you just designed this whole thing right here?
It's not the same one.
Oh, okay.
This is like the start of it.
So this is predator versus prey is what you're making right now. Whoa, look at this. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't want to like come up on something like that. That's pretty creepy right there. Molly, every time I come in this area, I just tell the viewers, it always feels new to me. Maybe because they keep it up to date, it's so clean. Like this is such
spread out. You don't feel like it's all in one single level.
Right.
So you have all these levels that you have to go to, and then you're like, okay, I gotta keep returning. That's why we always come to the museums, because it's more fun and you get to find new things every time.
I know, I feel like I'm learning every time we're in here. And that's what's telling the viewers, like this is literally homeschool. And the cool thing is, yes, you can learn about things from years and years ago, but you also get to learn about local history as well. So Ice Age in Texas, there's so many things that are locally just in this museum, and I think that's awesome.
And the kids have fun every time.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, obviously, look.
hands-on museums.
For sure, I do too. Did you guys figure this out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, so you can actually battle and make your, see, this is hands-on. I love this right here. So who's this? Is this Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your little thing you made, and I'm like, Oh, you won, Jax? Nice job, bud. While the kiddos are making prey versus predator, Lily and I are gonna head up to the second floor of the, I guess this would be floor 4.5 is what this would be. So you've got the dinosaurs, you have all the bigger animals down below. Then as you make your way up to the very top, you can see all the birds. So now you've got more of the birds and, like, again, more hands-on stuff, right? You can build your own bird. And then you get the little baby dinos up here too. But this is cool to see history on like all the birds and stuff like this. Like, look at this. Pelican right there. A skeleton pelican. A pelican skeleton. See that 3 times fast? Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. So again, you've got hands-on games over here. You can actually fly like a bird. You've got some stuffed animals as well. This is the second floor on floor 4. You can learn all about the birds and the cycles of life, and again, more hands-on stuff over here. Build your own bird, right? A little history right before you as well, so you can learn a little bit. Honestly, don't remember half of this stuff, but it's cool to be able to take it in again and learn about it. It's like a little maze here. So you're on like a 4.5 floor, right? I mean, I guess it's still considered floor 4. So it's 1 floor, but I'm like, this is 4.5 technically.
There's
So
only one elevator that goes up and down.
Right.
But it goes to all of them. So like everybody works up here, so we can't get to the 5th floor. But then we have energy and gyms, which we really like this area.
Oh, I
the
love
human
that one.
area is pretty cool. The main lobby is where we were that has like movies and stuff, and then the lower level is like the children's museum and sports area, and it's like very interactive and like physical down there. So
Okay.
we got technically 3 more levels to go to because we're not watching a theater show today.
So we're gonna say bye to the bird floor. It's not too big up here. You got more taxidermy up here. You get to learn all about birds, but we'll head downstairs like Molly was saying. We're just kind of waiting for the elevator.
That we learn about at your mom's.
Yeah, that's true. These are some of like the largest elevators as well. Can we just talk?
Well, there's 3 across.
Look at this. It goes all the way over there. I actually like how they lit this up so you can see how it all works. All right, welcome to the lower level. Oh, I remember this, yeah. So you have like a track back there, you have soccer. Oh yeah, this is definitely all brand new, brand new. Definitely memory lane right here.
So this area opens up at the end of the month. We'll
Okay.
come back and come see it.
Yeah,
And
opens
this
June
is
28th.
Brand new, the children's.
Oh, very neat. Oh yeah, there you go, Moon Family Children's Museum. Oh yeah, it's definitely popping in here. I like this entrance right here. It's definitely happening in here, but I love all the flowers, all the clouds, and you know, this is more for like, you know, you've got the little baby stuff over here. You've got all the little clouds, more hands-on over there, imagination stations, and yeah, it's more for little kids, but we still wanted to at least come and take a little peek at exactly, you know, show you guys what we're looking at. Oh yeah, and they opened this up too outside now. That was once just nothing. So where we currently are is, this is called the sports lab, right? So you're in the sports area. You can do little running right here. You can see how fast you are. You have to run and then you have to tap it, and this actually will tell you how fast you're going. Right now they're trying to basically click everything you can see on the wall right there to test their, I guess, their abilities at how quick they are and fast. They even have a little slow motion lab over here too, so you can see on the screen right there, you can do flips like this and it'll record you in slow-mo, which is really cool. So they call this the motion lab, right? So example right there, and you have a slow-mo camera that shows you different directional stuff, and you can actually take the photo with you or email it to you. But this is a pretty cool, like, hands-on little floor right here. We are going up the musical stairs. Boom, boom, boom. These are cool. That is so awesome. All right, let's hear it, buddy. Let's hear it. Boing. All right, go fast. So you can see the sensors right here, right? I think we used to go somewhere where the stairs lit up too as you walked up it. I don't know what museum that was, but this is fun. And then no more music. That was it. And you guys recognize this floor? It's just floor number 1. So we're gonna make our way and keep on moving and grooving to the exhibits this way. I think it was really cool to see how much they've changed on the children's floor, Molly. Like, think about it. We did a YouTube video here years and years ago. And just to see that entire floor has been wiped out and redone, that was impressive. It's more for the littles though now, I would say, like little toddlers, crawling, getting, right? Something for them to come and do.
Indoor exercise activities type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And it was all for it whenever the children were little.
Yeah.
Now the children are not so little anymore.
Right.
I've noticed like how many things like we do differently now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, we could go do this. And I'm like, it's kind of for little ones.
Little kids, yeah.
I'm out of breath a little bit.
I am
haven't
too,
walked
so I
up
was
the
hoping
stairs.
you would talk so that I could take a break. We went up some stairs just now, okay? I was curious whether there was a line at the elevator. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep going up the stairs. We got to remember our European roots.
Yes, we do, honey. We didn't do stairs all the time though in Europe. We did a lot of just like flat walking though.
We definitely did stairs all the time here.
Did we? What is wrong with
To
us?
get to our Airbnb, to go into the museum.
I do miss it though. I do. We'll be back. We got some talking to do at the end of this video, but we are doing some planning very soon. So we're in the talks of that. So I'm excited for that. We're on level 2 now. So level 1 was we just came up the stairs. Now we're on level 2. So you have cells, basic units of life right here.
Discovering life.
Yeah.
Animals, humans, bacteria. all
Yeah, I just love how interactive this museum is. It is so fun. So we are pressed on a little bit of time. I think we're doing pretty good on covering the museum, but you know, obviously we're checking little things out and seeing things. So we have fossils, we're learning things about the sea, and I like how they do like a little mixture of stuff too, which is pretty awesome. But like I said, it's more of like, come here, learn a little bit, little homeschool day, and just take in all the history kind of day. Can I roll my tongue?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorta. It's a Willow and I can do it, so she got it for me.
Okay, that's cool. I definitely don't know if I can
Do you have dimples?
do that, but...
You do. I do not.
What side of the dimples do those come from? Your mom or your dad?
Your dad.
My dad, okay. Gotcha.
And the only people in our family is like your dad has a dimple.
Right.
And Willow and Jackson both got that from your genetic genes.
Gotcha. Okay. And I was talking about you've got more of areas, right? So we're learning a little bit. I mean, obviously we're in Texas, right? So you've got, you have information about Texas inside of the museum. So obviously a lot of it's going to be Texas driven because you are in Texas, but it's still cool to learn about where you're from and, see it right before you. Obviously you have just the nice casings of everything, but there's so much information. You could spend weeks here and still not see every little thing that you have to learn about the areas. And I think, like I said, it's incredible to see all of this, and it always looks so brand new. It's always so fun. So obviously you have so much hands-on stuff. I remember this. Look how cool that is. Oh my goodness, that is so crazy.
I was trying to figure out, and I was like, it was soaking it up on one side, and then I'm like, oh, look, it's stopping. There was another little kid that went over there and turned it off. Like,
it reminds me of the movie Venom, when you get the black. That's really crazy.
What if that's how they got this? What if that is their idea?
I could see that for sure. We got robotics in here. We have more hands-on stuff. So if you're literally looking for a hands-on museum, this is obviously the place to come. Oh, you get this wall to yourself. Oh, that's cool. So like I was saying, everything is hands-on and it's just so much fun. You come in here and there's a lot to do. If you're bored in this museum, this is the wrong place for you.
They had this table, so they had all of these on a table and you could press them all, but this makes more sense because
it does.
Shows the treble, the percussion, and like turn them all onto just one of them, you'll hear it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a little try me here. I think Molly just likes to click buttons that are lighting up. What are you making, buddy?
I think it's song.
So yeah, you get the treble, the percussion, you have the bass right there. That's cool.
I made it all go the same. So the green goes around and tells you which one it's gonna hit. So you can go and press a whole bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Have like all of these that you would go and press. And you could change them up on each level.
I like about this museum too is they have little classes too. So typically you have to look at the museum schedule, but they have little classes like this where they come and the kids can come and make stuff like this out of recycled paper. Like, look how fun that is. Like, I would even attend a class like this too. That's awesome. And then we haven't even talked about the human side. Like, look at this side of the museum. Obviously the kiddos are playing, right? But you're actually learning, right? So they're having fun and learning at the exact same time. Okay, let's see how you walk, Molly. Let's check it out. All right, we're gonna test you. We're gonna see what your walking looks like. Is this you now?
Yep, that's me.
So I wonder if it knows like how fast you can run because of that. Or let's test me out. Let's see what happens. Here are my steps right here. So there's my stride. I'll walk at 2 miles an hour.
You walk just a little bit faster than me. So
Okay.
you need to slow down.
I do need to slow down a little bit. I do.
Just by a little bit.
That's pretty cool. Like,
But I'm also wearing a skirt, so maybe
maybe that's slowing you down a little bit. Do it one more time. Do it one more time.
walk a little bit faster.
Okay, yeah, do your thing. Let's see it. Okay, I was looking at all the squares. Oh yeah, there you go.
Now I'm up to you. That's how I have to keep up with you.
Well, I want to redo it again. Now it's a game. I'm start running through here. So like this is really, really cool. Like you get to learn so much about the human body in this location. You get the biolab, you got DNA, you have all kinds of just, like I said, interactive stuff. They even have a real human brain over there. I didn't know that's an actual brain that was donated.
All of the nerve endings.
Wow. You don't realize like our bodies are incredible. Seriously. I've always seen like, a brain, but you've never seen it connected to the spine and then all the nerve endings right there. Wow.
And you just think about how many more nerve endings we actually have inside our body that are not shown here because getting those out individually would be really hard.
So it was donated by the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center. So this is an actual human brain.
Are you allowed to have human brains on YouTube?
I mean, this is for
Scientific. It's AI.
This is AI. This is AI right here. I mean, obviously we're learning today. We're not trying to be, gross or anything, but this is things that you typically don't know about and see like what's involved into the human body, right? So, I mean, it's all for studies, right? What are you working on? I saw your face. I'm like, okay, you look serious over here.
I have to write. My brain won't work.
Okay, let's go see what's going on.
befuddle your brain. So I'm like, my brain won't work. I can't get it to do it. So
Okay.
I know what I'm writing,
Right.
but I'm looking at what I'm writing and I'm like, how is this working? So if I write my name, how is that my name? I'm writing my name like M-O-L-O-Y.
Oh, but it's reversed with the mirror, so it's messing your brain up.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, that is so funny.
And so I'm like, oh, well then I'll write like Willow's name.
Okay, so but obviously here it's correct, but the mirror is reversed. So you're seeing it different. Okay, that is really, really weird.
Like, I'll write your name, Karen.
Okay. So there's my name.
I can't.
Oh, that is so Jarino. That's so funny. A notification of post yesterday's video. It's on schedule, so we don't have to do that. So my watch is like, post the video. You gotta figure it out now. Don't watch the mirror. Just look down. So like I was saying about the hands-on stuff, right? So this even shows you how people with prosthetics, like how they live. You can actually come over here and try and put your knee in this and see how they live, right? Because I mean, obviously we're all humans. We're curious about how things work, but it's really cool to see the design and on how they do this too. There's a good example of how the prosthetics work as well, right? So you can actually come over here. You can put your knee in here to see exactly how they feel and what it's like to. So what I'm getting at is, it's really cool to see the hands-on stuff and see how everything works.
So I'm looking at all of these, and I stop here and I go, I've been there, and I'm like looking at all the information. This has no information on what this sculpture is, but this sculpture is at the Louvre.
What?
And
Oh,
so I'm
that's
like,
cool. You're like, I know I've seen it before.
and I'm like, I've just seen that I was like, it's in London or Paris, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, I'm gonna find it. But yeah, this one is at the Louvre, and it's in this big, wide open area.
This is really cool. I mean, these are prizes right here, but that's cool that you're like, I know this statue from somewhere.
I've seen that, bigger.
There you have it right there. Nice catch, Molly. That's cool. Obviously, we have a lot of medical information here, prizes, different tokens, different like awards. We have a biolab here. Obviously, it's getting closed down just a little bit because, you know, the place is going to close down soon. This is also really, really cool. You walk by and you can see 3D things right there. So, like I said, just everything's interactive. Okay.
Yeah, so if you like look at this internally,
Yeah.
you can see all the little things that are inside of our body.
Oh, this physically is a real. Oh.
So like it slices like the bone down just to kind of get an idea of like,
Wow.
it's wild.
That is very wild. The human body is incredible. I mean, think about it. You guys ever think about this? Let's say you cut your hand. I cut my hand recently. Well, when I was trying to open up something, doesn't matter. And think about our bodies heal themselves. Do you ever think about
All
that?
of this works together. No, we don't think about it.
No, we don't.
Say thank you to your body today.
Absolutely. Say thank
Thank
you.
you.
Is it just as you walk by, or can you put your arms up? All right, give it a good wave. Oh, that's so cool. I think you have to stand in the gray square. Look, there's the whole family right there. Oh, from afar I can actually see your silhouette. Oh, that's cool. So I think it's seeing Lily. It's up higher than what we think.
Yeah, it's up here.
Yep. So Molly, I can see you. That's really cool. Bye to the interactive area. That was just, like I said, you can spend hours upon hours, but I think this is more the kiddos' favorite area to do because, you know, they're a lot older and, you know, more hands-on stuff is always fun. Again, obviously we've got more Texas stuff right here. We have land, different minerals, different rocks. Oh yeah, this is cool. We always love this area too. So you can actually experience a little earthquake right there too. That's cool. I don't remember the little earthquake stuff. I always love this area too. The good old Dallas skyline right there as well. This is always my favorite right here when it gets really, really going.
My mom used to work at the Science Museum in Dallas, which they moved over here. So the one that was by the fairgrounds, that's the one that she worked at, and whenever I was really young, I got to go there all the time. So I was a museum kid. Well, when they brought this over to the museum, not this exact one, but when they first brought this into the museum, I was the subject to be on the news. And
Answer
they
the
were
footage,
asking,
I'm just kidding.
No, it was on a VHS tape. I had it for the longest time, and I have no idea where it is, but it could be like in my parents' attic or something. 4 or 5 years old, and I was on the news talking about tornadoes in Texas and like what we did and what my parents did in those situations. And I was just like, I was scared. It was on my house, but there was never one on my house.
That was your first debut. Oh my goodness. That'd be cool to find the footage. That'd be so fun.
Oh my gosh, you would laugh, Karen. I had the most southern Texas accent ever.
That's so cute.
Okay, you would laugh. You'd be like, no way, that's my girl.
Honey, these are your roots. Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh.
There it goes. Little tornado right there. I always love seeing this. Like, I could sit here for quite some time and just watch this. All right, here we go. We're about to experience an earthquake. Are you ready? Okay, here it goes.
I said major.
Well, it would still be pretty scary. I mean, to experience that. But you can still feel it shaking below you. I mean, that's pretty scary. I still wouldn't want to deal with that. I mean,
I did deal with an earthquake when we were in St. Thomas.
Yeah.
It sounded like a big truck came through on the road really, really fast. There's no way a truck that size could come through.
No, we were up on a hill too.
Oh, it's on extreme.
Oh,
okay.
Extreme. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Willow. Yeah, now that's. Oh yeah, that's going down. Oh my goodness.
I'd be trying to get out. Like.
That would not be fun at all by any means.
Nope.
Definitely don't want to do that. We are heading into the mineral area. It looks like we have it all to ourselves. We have 10 minutes left, and we're gonna finish it with some beauty. This is literally my favorite thing about this museum right here. Is this geode. Like, look how incredible this is.
This geode weighs 2,700 pounds.
Where was it found? Does it say? Uruguay. Just look at the massive scale of this too. Like, look, Jackson's putting in some work to open it up.
Open the 2,700 pound geode right here.
Dude, you are moving it, but look how beautiful that is.
Uruguay is in South America.
I would love just to have that. Just one of them and like hanging on a wall like that. We have all kinds of stuff to look at. All right, Willow, what is your favorite? You always find the good ones. She said, follow me.
These are the birthday ones.
Yes.
Decide which one's your
The
birthday.
birthstones. Those are beautiful pieces. I just love how they light it up too. And it's really cool to see the different stones that light up under the different lights, right? For example, like look at these right here. Look how vibrant this orange is right here. Beautiful.
Looks like a snowball.
I was just thinking that.
It was found in India.
Beautiful is what that is.
Made out of sodium, aluminum, silicone, oxygen, hydrogen, and oxygen.
This just stuff doesn't even look real to me at all.
Can I show you which one's my favorite?
You sure
Oh,
can.
I bet I can guess.
Where's your favorite?
This one.
The pink one. It
Let's
is
see where it's
so
found.
so pretty. Look at all the minerals right there that are
Yeah.
in just in this one
Sodium,
little stone.
calcium, magnesium, iron. Hey, I didn't even have to read all of the periodic tables. It has all the words above it.
I was curious what you were doing. You were trying to name. I was like, oh, she's just naming the little
Like she's
logos.
reading the list. No, I'm looking. I'm specifically looking.
Hey, I was
at-
just going with it.
I'm looking at all of these letters.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I know what that is. I was like, I don't know what that one is. All of them are listed up here.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were reading at first, and then I was like, no,
No.
she's actually looking at the periodic
I was
table.
trying to be smart with my science.
You are so
brain.
smart, honey. Thank you for that. All right, which one is your favorite, Willow? Ruby. That's July birthstone right there. Oh, it's back over there. We can go home and we can see. So that's your birthstone right there. August, because you were born in August. So that's your birthstone.
Yeah, I have pink and green.
Then my birthday is in November. So that's mine right there. Topaz. Of all the topaz, we've got different stones back over here. I mean, just incredible pieces too.
Like a little cave with all like.
It does sound like we're in a little cave, you're right.
And this area is all about drilling with natural gases and oil and kind of showing you all the different ways that we get renewable energy.
Yeah, different resources.
Energy,
Right.
exactly this way. See, they'll drill into the ground like this.
But look how large this, I mean, obviously this is not real, right? But just think about what it takes to mine these things, right? The different drill bits right here for fracking and finding renewable sources. Just look at this though. It says this is a drill bit and it's 10 times the actual size. So I guess you can, obviously get an idea of what it looks like, but It says right there that it's 10x the actual size.
Remind us of when we went to the salt mines and they were using these grinders to grind down
Yep,
to get into the salt mines.
that's exactly what they were doing.
And it's spinning.
It's so cool to put your hands on this stuff and just see it, you know, with your own eyes and learn what it takes to do this stuff. Like right here, this is the rod pump.
This one.
You see how it works?
This one doesn't work. It's too
Yeah. Jeepers, look at that.
Oh, time to go down.
They're closing this thing down. We got to see a pretty good amount of it. We wanted to stay in the areas that wasn't so busy because, I mean, obviously it is summertime and everybody's out and about and they are, you know, everyone needs the opportunity to learn and see everything as well. But yeah, we're making our way down right now. I'm gonna reconvene with the family. Hope you guys had a fun, fantastic time as well. And let's see where everybody went. All right, you ready? Yellow lights are flashing, means that the cars should be slowing down.
That they know to stop.
That is so true, yes. Just because they see the yellow lights, they don't necessarily will stop, but most of the people do know.
Just did a
Yes.
drive-through. When
One
it
of them was
yellow.
like, nope, we going.
So in America, just because it's crosswalk doesn't mean that you can just not look both
Right,
ways.
absolutely.
Because when we're in Europe, nobody looks both ways and like everybody's paying
Sure.
attention to people. You come back here, you look both ways.
Absolutely,
And you don't trust the people that are driving.
for sure. Parking garage emptied pretty quickly. I was worried like, okay, the museum just started and it's gonna be like a lot of traffic to get out, but it's not bad at all. Buckle up, let's go eat. Are we doing this again? Deja vu, but oh, it is so good.
You said we would be back.
I told you 2 or 3 videos ago, I'm like,
I was like, we did have to drive like 28 minutes away from Dallas.
it was like 30 minutes, but we're back again because it was so good. All right, let's do it to it. So we just ordered our food. I'm super excited. Food is so good. We need to watch the episode. Yeah, we need to do that tonight when we get home. Watch the episode from Food Network. Lily, you want to do the honors? You're gonna pop open those nachos right there. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. You ready? Oh my goodness, it's going down with the tacos, side of rice and beans, flautas. I just heard the bell. Other things are coming out. All right, let's dive in. Let's get to it. No words need to even be said how amazing this place is. It doesn't even matter. I don't even need to tell you. If you watched the videos a few days ago, you know this place is top notch. You know the drill. If you're in Dallas, come see them and come eat some good food.
Eat some great Mexican food.
Oh.
You get the full Texas experience.
You know, if we stay here long enough, we can just walk in for breakfast.
Yeah, we could.
Oh, that Hey Dinner was good, right?
So good.
That's like, I think that's becoming our #1 place to eat. I mean, probably, let's just be real. It's our #1 place so far. Like, right? All right, eventually we have to end this video. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what these days are about. I mean, obviously it was a little homeschool day, but it was also learning new things. Cool? All right, we're gonna leave the video right here. You guys know the drill. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.